Hey, Octave, that was some set. I swear, you just keep getting better and better on that thing.
Well, gee, thanks, Reggie. I appreciate that.
Where did you learn to play the trumpet like that? Did you go to school for it, or did you teach yourself?
My uncle taught me, actually. My mama's brother, Uncle Jackie.
You tell your Uncle Jackie the next time you see him that he's tutored a genius.
Well, when I'm dead, I'll be sure to tell him, Reggie.
Oh, shoot, Octave. I'm so sorry. I just didn't know. You know that I would never.
No, I know you wouldn't, Reg. We all put our foot in our mouths sometimes.
Well, I just wanted to tell you how good you did.
It was a night like any other.
So how long have you been doing it?
Doing what? Playing the trumpet? I don't know, since I was about 5.
No, I mean, how long have you been playing it here at the BB Club?
Oh, well, 6 years now, I guess.
6 years? Are you serious? You've been playing here like that for 6 years?
Well, I guess what you're getting at is my lack of ambition.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, I'm surprised that nobody came in here and discovered you yet is all.
They've tried. They've sent men in here to talk to me. I've sent them packing.
Really? But why? Don't you want to get out of Osho? Leave this little crap hole behind and see the world?
Honestly, Reg, no, not really. I've already seen a lot of stuff. Frankly, I can't say I was all that impressed.
Well, it must be nice.
What must be?
To be in the position of being able to complain about traveling. You think I've ever had a vacation?
Well, you've only been working at the club, what, a year? I'm not surprised Buster hasn't given you anything yet.
No, Octave, I'm talking about ever. I've never had a vacation in my entire life, so what do you think of that?
Oh, well...
I'm sorry, Octave, I didn't mean to make you feel bad.
It's fine, Reggie, don't worry about it. It's just been a long night is all.
Yeah, long and hardly any of these jerks have tipped.
Oh, really? But they all looked loaded tonight.
Yeah, well, most of it seems to be flowing towards that new girl. She seems to be getting all the tables.
What new girl? There's a new girl?
Oh, come on, Octave. You're up there on the stage all night. Don't tell me you don't see the new girl walking around carrying drinks.
Already? Well, I may have noticed her. What's her name again?
Ambrosia Blue. Some name, huh? And how could you have missed her? The girl practically glows like some classic movie star or something.
Well, I wouldn't know anything about that, Reggie. I'm just an employee like the two of you. I just play and I'm on my way.
Yeah, I've heard that about you before.
Oh yeah? From who?
All the wrong people.
Yeah, well, all the wrong people would also be wrong. Nobody in this town knows me, even after 6 years.
Well, I know you, Octave.
You know an idea of me, Reg. The idea you want to like.
What are you talking about? You aren't making any sense. I think you blew out all the oxygen in your brain with that trumpet.
Yeah, maybe I did. I think I need to go lie down in the back in Buster's office. Close my eyes for a little while.
Ugh, on that gross old cot that he bought back from the Marines? I wouldn't sleep on that thing if my life depended on it.
Yeah, well, you never know, right?
Well, will I see you later, Octave?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, oh, is there anything that I can get you?
No, just, leave me alone, Reg, alright?
Okay, fine. Sorry, Octave. Octave, what the hell's going on in there? Jimmy just called me and told me you're in my office with the door locked. What's up with that, huh? You got a girl in there?
Ugh, no, Buster, I'm just taking a nap on your cot, okay? Sorry.
Well, you better be getting out of there real soon. I'm gonna be there in a few hours and I've got business to attend to. Somebody's gotta run this club. You know, your place of employment.
Yeah, I told you I'd get up. Just give me a minute, jeez.
So what's been going on with you lately, Octave? You've seemed, I don't know, down and out.
Well, must be the summertime blues, Buster. You know how it can get down here in the swamplands. Every day just bleeding into the next with no end in sight.
There's always an end in sight, kid.
Yeah, I guess so.
One of these days, I'm gonna get it out of you, you know. One night when the club is cleared out. Over a few drinks, maybe.
Get what out of me? What do you expect to get out of me?
The truth, Octave. The truth about your past, whatever that is. Where you come from, what you're running from.
There's nothing to know, Buster. Just leave it alone.
I can't, Octave. You're just too damn interesting.
I'll be out of here in 10 minutes, okay?
Nah, it's okay. Take your time. Ambrosia will be in soon. Ask her to make you some eggs. You've met Ambrosia, right?
We've been introduced.
Well, behave yourself. She may be the new kid of the block at the BB, but she's just as mysterious as you.
Hey, Octave. How's those eggs sitting?
Hey, Ambrosia. Real good. Thanks again for cooking them up for me this morning.
Oh, no problem. It was really nice having breakfast with you and getting to know you a little better.
Well, I sure did too. I don't get to eat a nice home-cooked meal all that often.
Oh, you call scrambled eggs and toast a home-cooked meal?
Well, I guess I'm just used to, eating like a bachelor.
And have you always been a bachelor?
Well, yeah, you could say that. I guess I just can't settle down.
Well, I know how that is.
So, what about you? Where are you coming from?
Back west.
West, huh? How far west? I've spent a little bit of time out west myself.
Texas, mostly.
Oh, I never thought of Texas as the West. I guess I never thought of Texas as anything.
It's kind of its own country down there.
Yeah, well,
So, are you going on tonight?
of course, I go on every night around here.
I don't know how to do it. Just perform like that every night. You leave your whole heart and soul on that stage every night.
It's my passion. I have to do it. I don't have any other choice in the matter.
Well, I wish that I had something that I was so passionate about. Something that drove my life like that.
Well, everybody has something. You must have your passions too.
I can't really think of any.
You're a great cocktail waitress.
Oh, thanks. Well, it's not exactly my passion.
I bet there's something you have. You're just not telling me. You seem like you're filled with passion.
Oh, well, I do like to paint and draw.
Really? You do?
Yeah, I've done it ever since I was a little girl. My grandma taught me how to do it.
Seems like you were holding out on me.
Well, maybe a little.
I would sure love to see some of them sometime.
Oh, you mean some of my art?
Of course, some of your art.
I don't know. I'm pretty self-conscious about it. I don't know if I'm any good.
I bet you're fantastic.
Octave?
Yeah?
Why do they call you Octave, anyway?
Well, my name is Octavius, so Octave for short. Plus, it doesn't hurt that I'm a jazz trumpeter.
Yeah, I guess not. Well, I think it's a really cool name. Both of them.
Thanks. I think your name is pretty cool too. Ambrosia Blue.
Thanks, but it's not my real name.
What?
I need your help, Octave.
You need my help?
I'm sorry to involve you in this, but there's no one else that I feel like I can ask.
But we just met, Ambrosia. You don't have anyone else?
No, not yet. I just moved here, and, well, you seem so strong.
Strong? And why would I need strength to help you?
It's a guy, Octave. A guy that's coming after me.
Coming after you? What guy? What do you mean?
I'm ashamed to say this, but he's my ex. His name is Werner Beauchard.
Is he why you left Texas and moved here?
Yeah, he was with a gang there in Texas.
A gang? Ugh.
Well, he kind of was the gang.
So he was kind of like the leader?
You could say that, and I got a little too involved, but I just had to get out of that situation. You don't want to know, Octave.
Okay, so did he know where you ended up?
Well, he didn't know where I was going, but then again, neither did I. I just sort of disappeared into the night.
Oh, I see.
He had a lot of control over me, you see, or at least he thought he did.
So how did you get all the way out here on your own?
I hitched, mostly, but I needed at least a little money, so I took it.
Took it from who? From this Werner Beauchard guy?
Yeah, it was wrong, I know.
So how much did you take?
Only 10,000. It wasn't anything crazy, but he takes it very personally. I think it's actually more about me.
About you? How so?
Well, I think he's, still deeply in love with me, Octave, and you know what that can do to a dangerous man's heart.
I'd be lying if I didn't say that I didn't, but what do you want me to do?
I need your protection. He found out where I was. I don't know how, but he did, and I think he may be coming here as we speak.
What does he want? The money?
I don't know. Maybe he wants the money, but he wants me back more. I need your help, Octave. Will you help me?
I don't know, Ambrosia. My past, you don't understand. This kind of business is behind me.
You have an old life then, too. I figured.
How did you figure that about me?
Sometimes you can just tell something about someone, and I can tell that about you.
You can tell what about me?
that you're lonely and that you're haunted.
Well, it takes one to know one, I guess.
So, will you help me? Don't turn me away, Octave.
Damn it, Ambrosia. How could I?
Octave, I heard from him.
You heard from Werner?
Yeah, he's here. He's here in town.
Where? Does he know where you live?
No, I mean, I don't think so. But I'm staying at a motel just in case. He probably knows where I work, though. I called in sick. I think Buster was pretty sore about it, but he's just going to have to deal with it.
Well, I'd hate for you to spend money on a motel if you didn't have to.
But I definitely feel like I have to, Octave. This guy is very dangerous. You don't know.
I just meant that you could stay at my place if you'd like. I mean, the place isn't much, but I could sleep on the couch.
Well, that's really nice of you, but I wouldn't want to impose. I'll be okay in the motel. Don't worry about that.
I'm starting to worry more and more, Ambrosia.
Well, I don't really know what to do. I mean, I feel like it's only a matter of time before he finds me. I almost feel like it's inevitable at this point.
Maybe you should just skip town, you know?
No, I don't want to have to leave again. I already ran away once. I don't want to have to again.
Well, damn it, Ambrosia. I guess you're just gonna have to deal with him then.
Me?
What's the man's number, Ambrosia? Give it to me. Werner Beauchard?
Who wants to know? I like to know who I'm speaking to before I confirm my identity.
My name is Octavius Reed, and I'm a friend of Ambrosia Blue.
Ambrosia who? Oh, right. That's how you probably know her, that stupid fake name. But I know her as Audrey.
Audrey, huh?
Yeah, you see, she's gotta be more interesting than she actually is. That's always been her problem. She's insecure.
Who said that she had a problem?
I just said she had a friggin' problem.
I agree, and its name is Werner Beauchard.
Yeah, and it's the same problem that you have now, buddy. So what's the deal? What's going on with you? How are you involved? Does this girl get you wrapped around her little finger like she does every other man?
How about you just stay away from her? Go back to where you came from.
Oh, really? Well, you sure would like that, I bet. I bet that would make you all happy as a clam to have my girl all to yourself.
I don't want your girl, Werner. Not that she's your girl anymore.
She is so my girl. She'll always be my girl, despite what she took from me.
You mean the $10,000? Forget about that. It must be chump change to a gangster like you.
Well, times are tough. You may not realize it, fancy boy.
Fancy boy?
Why don't you just mind your business? You don't need to be helping anybody but yourself.
Look, I get it, Werner. You've been hurt. I've had my heart broken by 1,000 birds, but you move on. You don't go running them down, scaring them, and making them get guys like me involved.
Nobody's making you do anything. You just feel compelled to because that's what she does to guys like us.
Guys like us? You don't know me.
Well, maybe we should get to know each other a little better then.
Look, weirdo, why don't I just pay you the 10 grand and you take yourself back to Texas and stay there?
Oh, and how would you just have 10 grand lying around for a rainy day?
You wouldn't know, and you don't need to know. Just worry about yourself. I'll get you the money, and then will you leave?
I guess that might help heal my broken heart, but 15 would get me out of town for good.
Ugh, fine, buddy. Just be gassing up your car and ready to hit the road, Jack.
Sure thing, Octavius. Hey, Octave, what gives, man? Do you have any idea what time it is?
Actually, no, Buster. What time is it?
It's time for you to be on stage, performing, just like you do every night at this time.
Well, I'm sorry, Buster, but something came up and I'm not going to be able to come into the club tonight. My bad.
Something came up? What do you mean something came up? And you don't even call me first? You've never missed a night here in all of your 6 years, Octave. Now just what the hell is going on?
I told you, I'm busy. I had to take care of something. I'll be back for the late show, okay? So just cool it.
You know, somebody else isn't here tonight either. Somebody by the name of Ambrosia Blue. Do you happen to know anything about that?
No, how should I know anything about that? Maybe she has the flu or something.
Yeah, maybe it's the flu that you gave her then.
What's that supposed to mean, Buster?
It means that Reggie has seen the two of you talking. I know that you're up to something.
We aren't up to anything. Reggie is just in love with me and always has been. They're just jealous.
Well, that very well may be true, Octave. But I'm warning you, the girl is trouble. Big trouble.
Oh, really? And if Ambrosia's such big trouble, why do you keep her on at the club?
Because why do you think so? The girl is beautiful and has me wrapped around her little finger like she does everybody else.
Well, don't you worry about it, Buster. After tonight, everything will be taken care of.
After tonight? What's that supposed to mean? What's going to happen tonight?
I'll see you later, Buster.
Octave, you better be careful now.
All right, Ambrosia. I have the money. I can't believe I'm doing this. Getting myself involved in this kind of shadiness again. But here I am.
Oh, Octave, I know, and I'm sorry to have gotten you so involved, but I want you to know how thankful I am.
Yeah, well, don't mention it.
It's going to be hard, not to mention $15,000, Octave. Are you sure that you have that kind of money just lying around?
Well, there's something that I should tell you, Ambrosia. Actually, there's something that I probably shouldn't tell you, but I'm going to anyway.
What is it, Octave? You can tell me. I've already told you so much. And I always figured there was something about you.
Well, it's just that I'm kind of running from something too. Something even worse than what you've been up to.
Oh, really? But how could it even get any worse than me?
Oh, believe me, it can. Back east, back in Philly, I was doing some, shall we say, job for some locals.
Some jobs? You mean like the kind that you get paid under the table for?
Exactly, Ambrosia. All of these jobs were strictly tax-free, but anyway, I guess you can say these guys screwed me over, and I got my revenge.
Oh, I see.
I probably should have just let it go. You see, these aren't the type of guys that you get revenge on without getting a little bit in return.
Well, that's pretty scary, Octave.
Yeah, well, life is pretty scary, what can I say?
What did you take from them, though?
Money, of course. Money that was supposed to go to them that night ended up in my pocket. But it was dirty money, Ambrosia. And I needed to get away, to start a new life. Maybe it was the wrong thing to do, but I was a younger man at the time. I guess now I'm suffering the consequences, maybe.
No, you're not. You're just helping me out. You're actually saving my life, Octave.
Well, I sure hope so. So how is this going to go down?
I guess Werner's going to talk to you, so expect to hear from him.
Speaking of hearing from overbearing, obnoxious men, I just talked to our boss, Buster.
Oh, you did? I feel sort of bad. I didn't even call him to tell him that I wouldn't be coming in tonight.
Yeah, well, I didn't either, so...
You didn't either, but you're the band leader. Have you ever even missed a night?
Nope, never.
And you're doing all of this for me?
What can I say, Ambrosia Blue? But I like you.
Well, I like you too, Octave. I like you a lot, actually, ever since Reggie introduced us.
So, maybe after all of this is said and done, you and I could start rebuilding our savings and maybe plan ahead a little.
Yeah, Octave, sure. I'd like that very much.
Alrighty, trumpet boy. Are you ready to get this done with? The sooner you give me that money, the sooner I'm out of your hair forever.
All right, Werner, fine. Just take it easy. I've got the money. Where do you want to meet?
I don't know. I don't know jack about this crappy little swamp town. How about you tell me?
The park on St. Andrews, under the big oak. In 1 hour.
Okay, that sure will work for me, but are you going to bring the girl?
What girl?
What girl, he says. That's pretty rich coming from you.
I'm sorry, Werner, but not everything is about women and money for me.
No, I'd say it is. It always has been, hasn't it?
What do you mean always has been? You don't know me, Werner.
Oh, yes I do. Women have been your weakness going all the way back to Philly.
Philly? So you've spent some time in Philly?
That's right. Just a little bit, though.
So you know some people there then, huh?
That's right, bud.
You're not from Texas, are you?
Texas? Ha! I've never even been to Texas, nor would I ever want to go. I'm an East Coast boy through and through, just like young Ambrosia Blue, or whatever Audrey wants to call herself, is an East Coast girl.
What is this, some kind of a scam or something? Who are you?
I think you know who we are, and we want what you took from us.
So, you're with Jake and the gang, huh? They sent you?
Jake is a pretty savvy guy. You didn't think he'd find you eventually?
I suppose he would if he wanted to, but I didn't figure he would hold a grudge for this long.
Oh, well then. You must not have been as close to Jake as I am.
Obviously not.
So you're gonna give us that money now, all right? You're gonna give us what's been taken and with a little interest on top. Nothing too rude. Everything on the up and up, right? Just like how you would treat us.
Yeah, and if I do, what happened to me?
What do you mean, what happens to you?
I mean, are you just going to all of a sudden let me go after I give you the money? Let bygones be bygones? Forgive me?
Oh, Octave. Forgiveness isn't mine to give. You're gonna have to take that up with Jake. Or the Lord.
I thought Jake thought he was the Lord.
Well, you do get the joke then. I guess you're smarter than we all gave you credit for.
And what guarantee do I have that you're not going to just turn around and kill me right after I pony up the cash?
Well, I guess you don't have a guarantee at all. You're just going to have to trust me.
Trust you? Yeah, great idea.
You do seem like the trusting type. You trusted that girl pretty easily, didn't you? A little bit too easy, perhaps.
Maybe I did.
Yeah, exactly, Octave. Just like you did in Philly. Now, I'll see you in an hour under your little tree, with cash in hand.
So, how is old Jake? Have you told him that you found me yet?
Of course I have, buddy, and he was thrilled, over the moon. He can't wait.
Yeah, well, I still see him in my dreams sometimes.
I bet you do, Octave. I bet you do.
Octave, did you talk to him? Did you talk to Warner? Is it all set up?
Yeah, Ambrosia, I talked to him. We're going to meet soon.
Oh, thank you so much, Octave. I'm so sorry again. I'm sorry to involve you in all of this.
Yeah, well, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do, right?
What do you mean?
I think you know exactly what I mean, Audrey.
Audrey? Who's Audrey? My name is Ambrosia. Ambrosia Blue.
Come on, Ambrosia, Audrey, whoever you are. Cut the crap, I know you're with Werner.
What? No, that's not true.
Yes, it is. You just got involved with me so Werner could get me easier, didn't you? That was the whole plan, right?
No.
What's your cut, huh? How much do you get to sell me out? They what?
They made me, Octave. They made me.
What do you mean they made you?
Jake is evil, Octave. You don't understand.
Yeah, well, he always was an evil bastard.
Yeah, but you don't understand. He has my family, Octave. He has a husband and a little boy.
He has your what?
I know, it's shocking, but it's true. And I need your help more than ever.
You need my help. I think we both need help right now, Ambrosia, and a whole hell of a lot of it.
What do you mean?
I mean that as soon as I give Werner this money, there's no reason in the world for him to not get rid of me right after.
But that can't happen. Then I won't have anyone to help me at all.
Ugh, I can't believe this.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's my own fault in the end, Audrey. I was the one who stole that money from them, so I'm going to have to be the one to deal with this.
So, what are you going to do?
What I should have done a long time ago. I'm going to deal with Jake Clampshank once and for all.
Join us tomorrow for the thrilling conclusion to the Octave Reed story.